built a Star Wars MOC! Would you ever believe that of all LEGO collectors, me, Mayo Hosko, would build a Star Wars MOC? The guy who likes to buy Star Wars sets because of jokes. The guy who bought the Luke's Land Speeder, UCS, because it was a joke. Well, you might be surprised that I like Star Wars a little bit more than you expect. And let me talk about this MOC I have built. Stay tuned. Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel. So I have dabbled in a few Star Wars MOCs throughout my life. You might know that in my castle area, I built a MOC version of the Ewok village because the actual set is so expensive and I wanted to make one not for the Ewoks but for my forestmen. And I really liked the way it turned out. And I wanted to find a way to keep all of my LEGO Star Wars minifigures together without having them just sitting in a minifigure display case or on a base plate like what the Clone Wars army builders use. And so I decided to build something small. I was looking on Wikipedia, searching around for small rooms in different places like on the Death Star or in Mos Eisley's, or somewhere in Coruscant, or somewhere in Cloud City, etc, etc. And I thought, you know what, why not try build the conference table where they talk about the plans for the Death Star in the first movie. It's the scene where Darth Vader force chokes the British grey dude. So yeah, I saw some pictures of this floating around on Instagram and on Flickr and elsewhere on Google Images and on Pinterest, and I thought to give this a crack. So this is my MOC of the Star Wars conference room on the Death Star. It's very simple construction, which is why I selected it. So you can see the two-tone grey striping, the black roof up the top. You got what's supposed to be a hallway that leads up to it, but it's just a black void. It's very crudely built, and so as I turn this around, you can see the void at the back. And I wanted to get the table into a circular kind of way. I had to use some double wedged plates in black to get it right. And I used black and brown chairs. It's built on a medium azure 16 by 16 plate. It's very simple in construction. You can see the recessed area back here where the X-Wing pilot is. We got Luke Skywalker jumping over this white seat. You got my Darth Vader, which I got from a LEGO Star Wars magazine that I won in a giveaway from Nicole Lady McBrick's channel on the 72-hour community live stream. As soon as I got this, I wanted to put it somewhere. I found one of my original 2008 Stormtroopers from the Stormtrooper Battle Pack. Got the R2-D2 from one of the Star Wars sets. It might have been the Luke's Land Speeder UCS. It might be from somewhere else. I can't exactly remember. This is my original Clone Wars era Anakin, so it's kind of Inception to have I am your father and I am fighting your trainer kind of going on here. I recently found my Boba Fett that I have been missing for a while, so the Boba Fett is standing behind the Mandalorian who's at the conference table. The reason why Darth Vader is holding his Sith lightsaber is because he's gonna touch R2-D2 somehow, some way. I have a R2-D2 that has the white outlines on the head, not the body color on the head. The new R2-D2s use the painted silver. I kind of prefer the old white backing, but my original R2-D2 is in some pieces right now. And so what's got set up is that Darth Vader is trying to get the plans from R2-D2, and they're having a meeting of the minds about what they're going to do with the plans. And then Luke is jumping in, trying to snatch R2-D2 out from the presence of the Sith Lords and the bounty hunters. Luke also has his lightsaber, so you could imagine that Luke's trying to run away with R2-D2, and there could be a lightsaber scene between Luke and his father. Or is this his father? 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 You let me know in the comments down below, because I am definitely not a Star Wars fan, but I have a decent amount of Star Wars minifigures, and eventually I would like this to be its own section on top of a certain skyscraper. And this is that skyscraper. This is what I have designated as the Star Wars Tower, which I'm going to rename the Death Tower, because I'm going to try build a Death Star type laser dish up top. Probably go above this, so that instead of a satellite dish like on some of my other skyscrapers, there'll be the Death Star laser. And so this is grey, like the Death Star. You can see some computers inside here, and that's where I'm eventually going to put any of the Imperial Empire employees that I get into my collection in the future. Like, eventually the Stormtrooper will be sitting at one of these computers, and who knows, maybe the Imperial Empire might recruit the bounty hunters to also as like contractors to work at some of these computers. The stories are endless, but I just wanted to build some of this just to house my Star Wars figures. I did trade away some of my Star Wars figures because I didn't need them, because I had some duplicates of some of the characters. But I decided that because there's so many LEGO Star Wars people in the community that I watch and I have learned a thing or two from, I thought I would just build this very crude MOC just to give my Star Wars minifigures a proper home. So let me know what you think about this. I know it's not the best MOC in the world, and I can bet my bottom dollar any of you Star Wars fans in the comments down below have probably built much better things than me in the past for stuff like this. So anyway, thank you for watching this Star Wars LEGO video. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I'm gonna try do more Star Wars content, and I will see you in the next video.